Hey, Kennedy. You want to take yeah, all right, these glasses hurt. Oh, we have to do appreciate you.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Alrighty, I will be back.
Have fun. Oh, these glasses hurt your head.
Huh?
These glasses hurt your head.
Yeah. I'll give her a call on my phone. So much fun.
Have fun.
Alright.
Be safe.
I will.
You're
I'll
welcome.
be back though.
Sure you will.
Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah, normally that's how it goes a little bit. How are you? There's a couple people that text me they're trying to get on the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna do it online this one.
I don't blame you.
This one should be in person.
Yeah, it's better.
Oh my god, you look like a leprechaun,
Right?
but tall.
Feel free to take one of those playbooks too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
God, I love this stuff. Hey. Okay. Are you Irish? Huh? Are you Irish? No. Oh, I am. You are? Yes, Russell's actually an Irish last name.
You need a necklace.
I know. I'm gonna take a little picture.
To go with it. Well, you're gonna get a whole video. That's what all the stuff is for.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
He'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, we'll do a video after class for sure.
Like a, what do you mean? Like a.
So we're just gonna do a video. Yeah, just like what how'd you choose KW? Oh,
Cool.
yeah. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah. Do anything fun?
What did I do this weekend? No, I cleaned.
Oh.
Yeah, I cleaned and organized.
I
I
mean,
didn't do an open house on Sunday, so I was like, I'm gonna do some stuff around the house if I don't have an open house to do.
yeah, there you go.
So.
How you doing, Wayne?
Good, Brad. How you doing, man? Hi. Look at the Irish.
Oh, yeah. Turn the volume up here. Want to talk one more time, Wayne? So I can make sure I hear you.
I said, look at the Irish.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. We're going to see one more person. They hop on. Okay. All right. So we're going to start. Got you here, and then I got you over here. So what we're going to go over today is the open house playbook. We're also going to going to talk about how to follow up with your open houses. And then the last thing we'll talk about um, is Calendly. So I want you guys to create a Calendly too. What's up, Ben? How are you? Happy St. Patty's Day. All right. So for those online, and you can find it too online, I'm going to share my screen here. But you don't have to go online because you have it in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you where to get this open house playbook. You're going to go to connect. If you guys have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. Type in open house. And this is good. You can do anything like this. So you can type in, anything you really would want to learn about, and it'll be there. So the playbook is going to be right here, volume 6. You're going to click that and download it. It's really good. But also, I'll show you too. So say you wanted to learn about more buyers, working with buyers, you can do that. Scroll down here. There's lead generation. So like social media down here, prospecting open houses. It's awesome to do, to take a look at least. All right. All right. So Rick just jumped on. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. So for this, I want you guys to go again, open houses, click open house, open this playbook so you can follow along. I do have a couple questions for y'all, so shout out the answer if you know the answer. So here's a question. Do you know when the best time is to hold an open house?
You mean like day of the week or time of the year? Or,
Day of the week, time during that day.
well, Saturdays or Sundays.
Those are good times. Okay.
Obviously the weekend because everybody's out and about.
Yeah.
Time now to work.
Okay. Awesome. Did you guys hear that? She
No.
said Saturdays and Sundays are pretty good days. What time did you say?
I do 11 to 2.
She does
I
11
give
to 2.
people time to get out of church on Sundays because that's
Smart.
normally the case for this area.
Yep, that's smart.
Everybody's out of church by like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And they, get home, get changed, and then walk around the block. And that's why I've gotten so many people that just come in because they've been on walks. And
Yeah.
say,
I love it. How about Wayne? When do you think you should host an open house, and what day?
Sundays are stronger for me than Saturday. And a lot of the subdivisions make you go 1 to 4, but I agree with the comment from 11. Usually you're right. 11 to 12 is hit or miss, but definitely between 12 and 3 is my ideal.
Okay, and that's Haley in here, in case you didn't hear. All right, awesome. And then, so here's another question then. How many signs do you think is a good number of signs to put up? Just if you had all the signs in the world, yeah. Yep.
I do at least 5.
At least 5
I
signs?
do 2 or 3 on the main road, and
Okay.
then 2 or 3 directionals, and then 1 at the house. And then I have a little flag, a red
Yeah.
flag that says open house, because it waves in the wind so it catches your eye.
I love that. She has a flag that waves in the wind.
I put up anywhere from 8 to 15, and I put at least 3 or 4 that just put straight ahead.
Yep. Smart. So in the book, in the open house booklet that you have, they say about 20 to 40 signs if you have them. Yes. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but you want to put them at, so each corner, so say there's a big intersection, you want to put them at all 4 corners of the intersection. Say for there's a divider, you want one in the middle part too. And then, like you guys are already doing all the way down to the home. Okay. And then what are some steps that you guys do pre-open house? So if your open house starts at 12, what are you doing the week before, the day before, 4 hours before?
I always make the social media post ready,
Okay.
and then I post it on like Saturday afternoon if
Okay.
I'm doing it Sunday. And then when I do get to the open house, I always post a picture on my story or something saying open house starting now.
Love it.
And then when there's nobody in the open house, I like make videos and I make kind of like promotional videos about like if you like this property, message me and I can set up a tour. But I make like a video of the property.
Yeah.
Like you see on social media, like all the real estate agents that film those pretty videos.
Yeah.
I've learned how to do that.
I love that. Okay. Good
And
job.
then I post that after the open house on all my social medias saying like, come tour this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
tropical oasis, something like that. I use AI to help me with the captions.
Yeah.
I put like key points about the house in AI and I have them like, hey, write me a caption for a TikTok.
Beautiful.
And then they do that. And then I fill it in with the actual, the address and things that pertain to that property.
Okay.
So I do a lot.
Heck yeah. Did you hear that? She uses AI.
Some of it.
Okay. So what she said, she makes videos, she posts on social media beforehand, makes videos when she's there before she opens the doors. She'll do a walkthrough, make a video, post that on social media. If anybody wants a tour, like a virtual tour, she's there to help, or more information on the property, she puts that out as well, which is good because that's also in the playbook. So good job. Okay, so all right, perfect. So something in this playbook you'll see, it's on the 4th page, open house myth understandings. And the big one here, the main reason to have an open house is to sell the listing. So in reality, open houses are a lead generation tool. Well executed prospecting and marketing for an open house will bring you buyer leads and attract neighbors who become curious about selling. So like, Haley, you're doing all the right things. You're doing the best thing. Do you door knock at all before? Okay. So no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
It's like, I don't know, I would
Mhm.
if I was a different person. A lot of people say door knock. I just can't bring myself to door knocking. At least not now. I feel like I'm too early in my real estate career to be comfortable doing it.
Hear about
Got it. Have you guys door knocked? No. Okay. So what I would recommend, so like she said, she's still newer and doesn't quite want to door knock yet. So what I would say and suggest to you is start with the first 2 doors next to you. Just be like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm holding an open house today. Feel free to come by. Hey, I'm holding an open house today. Feel free to come by. Only 2 houses. They're the neighbors. They're not going to be mad. Practice with that. And then, gain that confidence. And if they don't answer, they don't answer. But also what I did for when I door knocked for open houses, I would usually try to door knock the whole neighborhood. So about 100 homes, but I would leave. Her heart just came out of her chest. I would also bring the MLS sheet. And if they answered, I would leave it with them. So that way they might know a buyer or seller. They might have family or friends that would want to come by. So I would leave that with them. Be like, hey, here you go. And my card. Here's my card. Call me if you have any questions. We're gonna get you over that. We're gonna get you going. You're gonna be an open house queen. So on the page 5, there's another one. Open houses only attract curiosity seekers and neighbors. when in reality, open houses attract several groups of people, first-time home buyers who are trying to figure uh, out what they're looking for in a home and neighborhood, other agents who want to see if the home meets their client's criteria, neighbors who would become future listings when they see the possibilities of selling their home and the price, and looky-loos who may feel like wasted time, but remember, most curiosity seekers eventually transact real estate with some agent, and it could be you. So let it be you. Um, so that is one. Do you guys feel like you guys get people who are first time, like the people who've hosted open houses? What do you think is is there more agents that come with their buyers? Is there more looky-loos? What do you guys think?
Both. I would say 50% be looky loos,
Okay.
and the other 50%.
You said
are
50
actually-
50. Okay, gotcha. And,
I've had more serious. I've had more serious home buyers come into open houses than I thought it was going to.
yeah, yeah. She said she has more serious home buyers coming in to open houses than she thought she would recently. And it's true because open houses, you don't need a buyer's agreement with an agent to go into there, which is why you want to hold these open houses. How about you, Wayne?
I would say probably at least 75% do not have agents. I would
Mhm.
say um, probably about of that, maybe 30 to 40% of first-time buyers. So what I'm also doing is turning it around to be their seller of their home.
Yeah,
And then back to your point, real quick, Brad, on door knocking,
yeah,
on the under the goal of adding service and providing information, I give them market stats. The MLS is,
good.
big deal. All right, your house is for sale. It's been on for sale for a month. But when you give them market stats to show them what's happening, and again, I just ask, right? Because a lot of the places up here are obviously Lakewood Ranch. There are neighborhoods that you're not allowed to solicit. You're not allowed to, door to door. I go door
Yeah,
to door and I knock and I said, I got information on the neighborhood, on the house, on the market here. Would you want it? And amazingly, how many want? I never leave anything if no one's there. I never leave it if they don't want it. They have to ask for it. And I tell them that.
yep,
I said, if you want it, I have it for you. So I'm very specific. I've been called out like 4 times by HOA. And I say, look, I'm not giving anything away other than what they ask. I'm not selling
yeah,
anything. I wish I was, but I'm not. And, but yeah, that's what I find is, and it's a comfort because once they see that and you go over it with that market information, then they're interested and you already got to brand that. You got to put your name on there, Keller Williams, Coastal Living, so that they know who you are and what you've done. So that's what I've done. I've done MLSs and that's a yawn. House has been for sale, whatever, big deal.
yeah.
But when you tell them I got information on the market, now they're interested.
I love that. That's great insight. Love it. Where do you get your market information from, Wayne?
Right off the MLS. And I pull it every week. So I have total houses on the market. And the great thing is I compile it for 4 weeks running and I summarize what it tells you because not everyone loves numbers like I do. But what it tells you is right off the bat, more houses on the market now than any time in the last 6 months. That's a fact. And you can
Yep,
see each week they progress to how many are sold, how many are new, how many expired, how many back on the market, all that information, right? So
yep,
clearly, like last week, 14% of the houses that are on the listing had price reductions. That's a
yeah,
big number. So that number of reductions is another thing I put in there. Last, what I do is put in some information on original list price to sell price. Again, that discount's been running anywhere from 11 to 15%. So again, when you talk to customers, they come clients, once you tell them this, like, wait a minute, the house is on the sale for 500,000. If they've been discounted from the original list 10 to 15%, you can offer 450 to 425 and be in the ballpark, right? So even though, and I do the days on market, week supply analysis as well, but the more information you can share with them, and this is open houses, they're coming to you. The more you can teach them about what's happening, the more they want to sign up. They want to say, okay, I want this information. Can you help me? And then I kill them. My last trick is just doing the search. Ben heard me tell this last week. I literally open up the map and say, let's determine where you want to go. Where do you want to look at? And let them draw on the map, say, where do you want to be? To me, the area is north of 70, south of 64. I let them draw it. And son of a gun, it's happened. I've done it to 3 people in the last 2 weeks. the amount of times they open it up has increased immensely. Normally I did a search 50-50 at best if they open it up. When they're doing it themselves, that's their search. Ironically, each one of them are opening up every day because they did it themselves. So I think that was my next step, is let them create that search, let them put the parameter and also the qualifications. So those will work.
I love it. I love it. Rick, does this make you want to go host an open house in the next 10 minutes? Oh, you're going to be an open house king too, don't you worry. All right, and then the one other one I'll read is I'm only doing lead generation on weekends. If I spend my time hosting open houses. Reality, a successful prospecting and marketing strategy for an open house begins well before weekends. And done right is lead generation for your business generally, not just for specific listings. So like what Haley does, she markets it a couple days beforehand, puts it out there, lets people know if she's going to host one, which is great. I would recommend if you have one on a Saturday or Sunday, start posting about it Friday or that Monday. So like the week before too, see if you can get into the house, make up some videos and stuff like that so you can post throughout the week, which will be really good for you. So then on the next side, if you're following the book, there's a couple steps. So step one, so we're not being too picky with the homes that we're going to host open houses because we want to have as many as we can in the next 8 weeks. Host one house 3 times a day if you even want in the morning. So like Heather said at the last team meeting, she used to have open houses in the mornings right after the moms and the dads drop their kids off. So on the way home, they see an open house and they go to it. Then around like noon, 1 o'clock on their lunch break, and then again 5, 6 o'clock when they get out of work. So you could have 3 open houses for one house in during the week on any given day or weekend. Yeah. But I do like I like Haley when she said on Sundays, she does it right after church. That's when a lot of people are going on walks, going on to lunches. And it's perfect.
But yeah, he's right. Some, like in Boca Royale, you can
Yeah.
only do them from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like these HOAs have really strict rules, because
Yeah.
I don't like to do it from 1 to 4. I don't know. I think past 2 p.m. I've really never gotten anybody. So I've never had it past 2 p.m.
Okay.
So
If she sees more, what time was it? 11-2. She said 11 to 2 is more her lucky number. Wayne?
Haley, what I found, again, they're pretty strict at 1 to 4. I set up by noon and they did it yesterday. I had 2 people in before, quote unquote, I was even supposed to be there. The other thing I do is, again, I am old school. I give anywhere from 10 to 15 of the MLSs to the front gate, and I usually buy them donuts. And son of a gun, I had 3 people come with the listing, so that works as well. So if you take care of the guard guy, chances are it puts you a step ahead.
She's gonna slip him a 20. Yeah. Hey, I want to be that guard person. I'll take donuts. I'm just saying.
Yeah, his name's Quentin. He likes the Dunkin' Donuts, so setting him up.
So pick the right home is one. We're not going to be picky, but always with your own listings, you want to hold them. New to market homes, low inventory neighborhoods, mid-range price homes. Step 2, you want to create marketing material. So on command or Canva, you can create designs. There's a designed little emblem. You click that, and then there's templates that they have for open houses. Registration sheet. So you guys have people who sign in. You get that. And scorecards. Do you guys do scorecards at all?
I do, but nobody ever fills them out.
Okay.
I can barely make people put a phone number or email.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get them to fill that out.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, Wayne? Do you do a scorecard or anything like that? You're muted.
I'm talking too much. Yes, I use a scorecard. I kind of can't see it either way.
That's right.
But yes, it definitely has their name, phone number, and it has the location, price, condition, floor plan, curb appeal, overall. What's most important there is get their interaction, get their feedback, get their emails. Got to get their phone and email, And the other thing too, I put on here is how did they find out about it? So I find
Yeah.
out, like, for instance, this was from my signs, just looking through yesterday, I'd say 50-50 were signs versus Zillow or homes.com.
How do you get people to fill that out?
You know, quite frankly, as I'm going through, I'm trying to, you know, and then the other thing I do is I'll put another sheet and I can send it to you, Brad. I put updates, right? So I have the MLS, but then I have my own sheet of updates. So as they're going through the home, I'm selling them the information I have about this house, but also about myself. And
Yeah.
when I get to the end, I have them fill this out. More times than not, they want the information. All right. What else can, you know, can you send me that market update? Can you send me this neighborhood watch? So I get about 85% of them that's filling, they don't all. I had one yesterday that, you know, some won't, but you know
Yeah.
what? You want to work with a person like that anyways. Most part though, they do want to fill that out because they want to make sure you give them information. And then I read it back to them because some of the writing's not legible. So I make
Yeah.
sure and it's okay. So I have this right. Your phone number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And they're like, no, it's not. I just didn't want to, you know, just threw something in. I said, it's okay. If you don't want any information, just tell me and I won't, you know, send you anything. But a lot of times they'll reaffirm, you know, that number, which reaffirms that they do want information they're going to send them.
I love it. That's smart. And Rick, you missed in the beginning, but I'm going to send it to you guys too who came. It's this booklet. It's an open house playbook, it's called. I'm going to send it to your email. In it is what we're going to go over. And in it also has a scorecard too, that if you want to do a knockoff one, they have it in here as well. Okay. All right. Thanks for that info. So let's see here. Okay. So creating marketing materials. It's on page 8. You're there. Um, a few staples to every successful open house. You want to make sure you have some photos of the home, and you want to put that on. So I don't know if you can see this too well. It's on the playbook, but it's an open house flyer. It's an example flyer. So it has 3 photos on here. You want to make sure the photos are the main attraction to the home. So example, I'm not sure who mentioned this. It might have even been you, Wayne. I'm not. I forget. But somebody, the house was okay, but the major thing that they liked about the open house was when you open the front doors, there was a huge window, and looking through the window was the lake. So their first picture was the door open, picture of the window with the lake. That was what everybody saw. That was the eye grabber. So that's what you would want to put on the open house flyer. And like on the one on here, huge doors, beautiful kitchen. This one's a living room with an overview of the ocean. So that's the 3 main photos you would want to use. Um, you want to have key details about the home and the neighborhood. Key details about that. Make sure your contact information, name, phone number, email is on there. A preferred lender's contact too. If you're working with one, you would put that on there for a new time or, for any home buyer. And then a call to action, what to do. So like, hey, come to the open house this Saturday right after church from 12 to, 12 to 3. You know, email me your questions about this home, that type of call to action. It's call to action could be something like ask me about my price reduction list, ask me about below market financing, get the value of my current home, those sort of things. All right, and then registration sheet you guys use paper registration or a digital landing page. You can use a tablet if you wanted to, or the paper registration. Tablet sometimes they're legible. You can read emails because it's a text, it's typing. Because I know it would drive me crazy when I have 40 people come to my open house and about 30 of them I couldn't read their handwriting, and I'd have to guess it, and I'd have an email bounce back. I would call them and I'd be like, hey, listen, we got to take you back to school. We need to make sure your handwriting's more legible. Rick, how's your doctor handwriting? Have you seen some fun handwriting with doctor script?
Yeah, I can't read my writing most of the time.
I have some friends that are doctors, and I've seen them write. I'm like, let's try that again.
It's bad.
Again, I know you said you struggle with the scorecards a little bit. and Wayne, you do scorecards. Just kind of look into a fun way and unique way to get them to engage. What do you think about the price? Too high, too low, just right? Rate the location 1 to 5, curb appeal, like you said, 1 to 5. And what are your favorite features? And then example, and you can't really see it. It's my background, which that was a hard time creating this background. I couldn't get the picture inverted, and it took me like too long to figure it out. But like scorecards like this on
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's that. And there's a couple more things on here. You want to make sure you invite your database, no matter what. If they're looking for a couple $1 million home and you're open house for a $3 million or $100,000 home, pick and choose if they're friends. Okay, go for it. If that's not what they're looking for, don't quite send it to them, but they might know somebody who is looking for that. So it might be beneficial to send it. Invite the neighbors. Again, that's part of the door knocking that we're going to make sure Haley's going to kill it. Part of door knocking, door knocking and circle prospecting the neighborhood a day or two before the open house. The purpose is to invite neighbors to come 30 minutes early for a sneak peek. So you could be like, hey, we have a VIP time. The open house starts 12 o'clock. I'm actually gonna see if you guys wanted to come at 11:30. That way you can see it before people come. And you guys, just go for that. And then it says door knock the nearest 20 homes, 10 one side, 10 on the other, and then circle prospect the neighborhood. That page was 12. Yeah, that was 12. And now I'm on page 13. So post to social media, the best thing ever. If you haven't made social media yet, definitely recommend it. And then I can help you if you need. You want to post social media as another way to ensure you get the most traffic. You can do paid advertisements if you want. If it's your listing, I'd recommend it. This also makes you more visible to your friends, family, and other real estate agents. Again, designs and commands you can use, and we'll show you how to do that as well. It includes make sure you include the day and time. That's hopefully a given. The address, definitely. Key details again of the home. So same things you would put on that flyer, you would put on the social media post, and then a call to action. Just don't forget the call to action. So an example, if you as a post, so good call to action. Click here for more information, and then you can create a Google sheet, and then so you can create a Google sheet if you do that with their information. They can type in first name, last name, phone number, email, and then you can call them. Click here for a VIP experience, which could be a one-on-one tour with you. That's a good one. So something like that. And then there's some more social media post picture on here on page 14. Yeah. Also with command, you should be able to, if you have a listing that you're going to do an open house for, you should be able to type the address in, and it should pull pictures from the MLS. Yeah. Yeah. If you go into designs.
Down pictures and then dragging and dropping them to.
That's one way to do it. But yeah, try to go.
So.
If you if you go into command left-hand side all the way down, there's a design. Click that. Yeah. Yeah, there should be just an import though, and then you can pick and choose from different pictures. Yeah. If you have email me and I can walk you through it. Okay, so get ready to host. Again, this is where I saw page 15. Put 20 to 40 signs out. Put signs at all directional spots, major intersections, entrances to the neighborhood. If you're allowed to put that many signs, some places you can't. Suggested start the night before. Now, if you don't trust the area, you think your signs are going to get stolen, just go very early. I used to go about 2 hours before and then door knock, and then I'd be all sweaty, and then I'd be like, well, this sucks. I got to run back and shower. So if you do that in the morning, like very early, you'll be fine. Plus, it's pain in the butt to nail those, hammer those signs down. It's a workout.
I wear my heels and I have to like, my heels are heavy, so I just
Ooh.
like dump them in
Yeah.
from the bottom bar.
Yeah,
I just
smart.
drive, like on top of it, like hitting it with my foot.
Well, at least they're heavy and you could do that. And then, so again, arrive early before the open house starts. You can take 1 or 2 quick videos, which that's great. You already do that. Wayne, I think I've seen you do videos too. Is that correct? Do you do videos? So you're muted.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, Brad. It's certainly something I need to do. I need to up my social media game, but yes, not to jump ahead, but when you're going into follow-up, one of the videos that to me is the most successful is I do a follow-up video to that customer. Thanks, Brad, for coming over the house at 1234 Coastal Lane. It's a great house. I'm going to get you the additional information as far as you asked about some of the amenities in the neighborhood. But again, thank you so much, and I'll look forward to following up. I do those and my hit rate, because that's the problem. I don't want to wait till Monday anymore, right? They might forget me. So while they're there, I have the same outfit in front of that house and I hit them back. About 75% of them respond back saying, great meeting you, look forward to getting your information. So that's probably of all the social media or videos I do, that to me is the most successful because it's got instant response and it builds that connection.
I love it. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. That's a good touch too. So that's great. All right. Yep. And then follow up, like you said. And this is where we're going to shift into the smart plan aspect of follow up. But like you said, I love that video, sending that video text right after they leave, right after the home is vacant. And that way you're in the same close too. So they know you're doing it the same day, obviously, because you're sending it too. But that's awesome. And then just make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah, the rest of it's just some marketing materials, kind of showing quick social posts and all of that. So you can do that. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again. All right. So what I did is I went to Chat GPT because you all know how much I love Chat GPT. And I typed in, this is what I typed in. Here, I wanted, all right, well, it's up here. Say, can you please create a smart plan for follow-ups for my open houses on 123 Main Street? The goal of these follow-ups is to gauge if the prospect is interested in the home or to see if they are still looking and need an agent to represent them. If so, I'd like to invite them to the office for a consult. Please make this very professional smart plan using emails, phone calls, and I don't have text. I don't have text in command. I'd rather have a task that is a text, and then I can text personally from my phone. So I said, replace text in command with tasks. And then, so I did it. And then I was like, oh, shoot, I wanted a 3-month follow-up plan. And I didn't type that. So I was like, after it was done, please make this a 3-month smart plan. All right. So this is what it gave me. Immediate follow-up. So week 1, day 1. So kind of what Wayne does, he sends a text right away. You can replace this email with that text. That's awesome. So email, thank you and your next steps. Thank you for visiting 123 Main Street. Dear Bob, it was a pleasure meeting you at the open house, 123 Main Street. I wanted to follow up and see if you had any thoughts on the home. Are you interested in this property? Are you, ask some questions. They don't need to be these exact questions, but ask them. Again, since you guys are here, I will send an email, this in an email to you guys too. If you want to use it, you can type it into, you can create your own smart plan if you want. If you guys want me to create one too, I can kind of just put this in there and publish it. It's up to you guys. So then day 2. So that's week 1, day 1. Day 2. Now you'll see it says day 1, day 2, and then skips to day 5. So that's putting up a little buffer. So you're not calling them every day, which you could. But so day 2 is a call. So you're calling to see the interest in case they didn't respond to your email, which they normally don't. They might say thank you, and that's about it. They just want to call again. Like, hey, you can use the script too. Hey, Bob, this is Brad with KW Coastal Living. I want to follow up after the open house at 123 Main Street. What do you think of the home? You can even say it as though you're asking for the sellers. They want feedback. You're asking for feedback. So you can ask those questions. And then, hey, are you still in the market? Have your needs changed? Let's schedule a time to chat. You can also leave that in a voicemail too. That's all right. And then if you wanted to go a little bit more, say you connected with them all, and you spoke with the prospect and they seem like they are interested and they might want you to be their agent, go ahead and if it's appropriate, connect with them on social media, and look up the prospect on LinkedIn or Facebook as well. Day 7. So now it's been a full week since you met them at the open house. Hey, following up. Now, one, please never say following up. I didn't put that in here. Chat GPT doesn't know any better, but never use the word follow up. Change that, switch it up. Follow up's just a bad, you want to be like, hey, just following up. You want to switch that. So how's your home search going? Hey, Bob, I wanted to check in and see where you were on your home search. If 123 Main Street wasn't a right fit, I'd love to help you find the perfect home. Would you be open to a quick consultation at my office to discuss your goals? I can also share a few listings that match your criteria. Let me know what works for you. And then maybe put some times in there. I have Monday at 12, Tuesday at 1, where works best. So then that's the first week. So month 2, day 15. So you want to build rapport and provide value. So you want to call the prospect again. You want to see how their home search is going and see what progress they're making. Because they could be hot buyers. They could be, nurtures, watches. I did 3 months to kind of be like pretty much a hot buyer. Here's a script for you again. Hey, I just wanted to check in and see where you were in the home search. If you haven't found the right home yet, I'd love to help you. I can set up a customized search based on your needs. If you need updated new listings, would you like to schedule a time to go over options? So you always want to try to schedule an appointment, at the end. Email, marketing update and new listings. So if you have, you can send them updated listings if you'd like. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to send over a quick update. Home inventory is now, again, this stuff right here kind of is leaning towards they're kind of interactive with you, but they might not be quite yet. So that's why it's like, hope you're doing well. I wanted to send over a quick market update and asking for permission. If you're still searching for the perfect home, I'd love to help. Now, if you're talking with them, you want to necessarily put that part in there, you can switch that up. And again, on Chat GPT, if you highlight the section, say, hey, I want this changed to XYZ, it'll change it for you. Another task check-in. This is day 30. If no response, call again with a soft touch. Hey, just want to check in to see if you found the right home or if you'd like some additional guidance. Love to help you out however I can. What's so with calling people, what kind of voicemails have you guys been leaving? No voice, you just talk to them all the time?
Well, I meet a lot of I have 3 in the pipeline, 2 that I've met on the boat tour that I work on.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And then another one that Phyllis is on vacation. So
Yeah.
I did a showing for some woman, and I'm actually dropping a little pop by, like St. Patty's Day gift to her house after this.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I've just been texting with all of them because I've already sent all of them listings, and the other woman that I've been meeting with is really serious about one of Phyllis's listings. So I'm not good at calling people.
Hey,
I text and they all respond to my texts.
Good.
So,
They're responsive. That's
I don't know
good.
if they work during the day. I don't know if they're busy, so I just text them and they always text me back.
Yeah.
So I have 2, 3. And then my parents I have a closing in like a week and a half.
Heck yeah. She's got a closing in a week and a half, fellas. Step up.
But texting is most effective for me.
Okay.
And they all respond.
Okay. I mean, if that's what's working for you, awesome. The one that's good. She texts and sends email.
Get it?
Yeah. No, smart.
I
Yeah.
had a schedule for St. Patty's. They say like, lucky to have you
Love it.
as a part of my real estate career, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Okay.
And I used command, then I used Chat GPT to write the email, and then I
Heck
pulled
yeah.
a picture from Google Images as like the St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
picture of the film. So yeah.
Love it. She did a scheduled email. Love it. If you guys don't know how to do that, let me know. If you go in the yeah, it's awesome, and I definitely recommend it. That's how I do the morning Monday emails too. Shaw, you said you work on a boat tour?
Yeah, I'm a first mate on the
Okay.
dolphin tours in Inglewood.
You need a dolphin tour in Inglewood.
So
You
I've
got you.
actually picked up 3 serious clients that I've been actively looking for. I already have them all not signed a BVA, but they've all signed property free tours.
Okay, awesome. Good job.
Um,
Nice.
That's been my most effective lead generation because I'm not good over the phone.
Mhm.
Barely, I'm really not even good over text. It's been meeting people in person. So I work
Yeah.
the boat as many evenings as I can, and I've been picking up a good amount of people. And I give them
Awesome.
cards out, and I get phone numbers. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
so it's successful.
Good, good. So she said she's using her job as a catalyst to move her business forward and get all those people. So like Rick, your chiropractor people might be good just to, I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't know if it's against the law.
90% of them are Spanish speaking and don't speak English. These are the people that would go to an open house from about 4:30 to 6 in the evening. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, so
Okay.
I see one. I see a lot of new patients.
Yeah. Then
And
maybe talk to the doctors.
yeah, that's where I have better success.
Yeah. Smart. What about you,
Actually,
Wayne?
my manager there, she's looking for a 5,000 square foot office building.
That's
got a
commercial. Nice.
I got a meeting with our commercial agent this Wednesday.
Was it the lady at the team meeting?
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, she's awesome. She'll definitely help you out.
leaning
Good
towards
job.
that commercial side.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's a good side to be on.
I got a chiropractor that may be selling his practice.
Okay.
I don't
Nice.
want
How about you, Wayne? What's good like voicemails you've been leaving? You're not muted, so you can talk.
Oh, good. Okay, sorry, thanks. I couldn't see my name's on this. I go short and quick and usually just saying, just checking in to see where you are with your home search. I did it this morning. I kicked myself. If I would have had a smart plan, I talked to the guy 6 weeks ago and he found a house, and obviously he was going to open houses where I met him. I didn't follow up with him. If I had a smart plan, he's gonna go under contract in 2 weeks. Kicks me on that. I kicked myself. I'm closing on one on Thursday. So my leads usually take a little bit longer. Once in a while, I'll catch cash buyer, and I can close within a month. But
Yep.
I try to follow up just to stay relevant. I got to get smart plans moving because I know phone to me is preferred, but I can't catch everyone. So this is one that kind of fired me up. So I want to make sure it's on the today listen to see if there's
Good.
smart plan stuff.
Yeah, love it. That's like what Haley said. She wants to be top of mind. So definitely want to keep doing that. And definitely use this smart plan too. So day 75, final check-in, long-term offer. Here to help whenever you're ready. Hey, Bob, I wanted to check out one last time. So, don't say that, but I'm here whenever you're ready. Whether you're still searching, need guidance, or just want to discuss options, I'm happy to help. If you'd like, I can keep you updated on the latest listings and market trends so you don't miss out on the opportunity. Let me know how I can assist. Boom. So you can do something like that. And that's cool. Why the smart plan works: balanced approach, value driven, professional, personable, long-term follow-up plan. All right. Anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Awesome. I love it. So yeah, so that's what I have for you. I do want to show you one more thing. Oh, so again, Rick, this is where we went. So when you're in command, if you go to connect right up here, it'll take you to this learning database. You go to you can type in open houses if you want, and then it's the third option was the playbook. But you can really look at anything here. If you go to browse all, you can look at as many topics as you want. Okay. And we'll go over that tomorrow when we meet.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna do my MLS training.
Good. Yep. Get that out of the way. Oh, and then one thing I wanted to show. So since you're here, this is for your market center, but I'm gonna send out I'm finishing up the website for you guys too, but the similar layout. So this is the website. So you're going to be able to click up here, see upcoming trainings and events. Bold. This is this older NARS post-settlement stuff. Videos. So in case you guys didn't know, the broker. And then this is the leadership for like this market center. Extra off like logos, W9, just things on where to go, referral forms, do not call list. Trainings, these are good ones for you. These are like the top ones that you guys should take a look at, you know, if to get into production. But here's the open house playbook. I put this in here because we're doing a big push for it. So the open house playbook's there. Again, the calendar, we have a long range calendar, which is multiple months out, and it's for bigger events too. We have our personal training calendar, Facebook groups, the Market Center website. And then if you guys don't already belong to or subscribe, go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube. It's KW Coastal Living 2 with the number 2, not II. And that's where I'm going to post all these Money Monday classes. It's going to have upcoming classes. So like Money Monday here, Lunch with Kennedy. This week, it's going to be different. This is for this market center, so it's a little different. One pager Wednesdays for your market center is this has to be updated, but it's for a couple of other things. And then MRA podcast, you can click this and listen. Scott Leroy, it's good to watch these as well if you need any other sites. Yeah, Wayne.
Brad, it used to be under KW Select. What is the web page now for this? Is it KW Coastal Living?
No, we're
Or is
working
it-
on getting
yeah.
the new domain. We're working on getting new domains. So you can do kwrghub.com. Well, yours is going to be different.
Select.
Yeah.
Okay, so just keep that and you'll tell us when this new one comes out. Is what you're saying.
Yep. Yeah.
Got
Once
it.
we get
Thank
the new
you.
one. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. All right. And then Calendly, I definitely suggest creating one if you're going to send a bunch of people like, hey, select the time to meet with me. You guys might not need it, but in case you do, you can download it. Also, in your Scott Leroy email that you got when you first joined, they have a Calendly account set for you. So you would just build it and then you would build it out so at times you're available. So it's a pretty cool tool to use. You can put it on your email signature as well. Okay. All right, guys. Well, you have a great day. If you guys need anything, feel free to text me, call me. I'll be in your market center this Tuesday and Thursday. Okay.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
Good stuff.
Sounds
Good
good.
stuff.
All right. You both have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thanks.